yes, this is the palette that we're using. It's the Lorac, or Lorac, or Lorac, however you want to pronounce it, Pro Mega 2. It looks like this. This is the one that I hauled a few days ago. And now I'm going to do a tutorial. I took the whole part 1 just to say hello. So, we have to have a little more coffee. How are you doing? Remember in the other video when I was crying? There was something I was crying about. Please subscribe! Please! I promise I'll change my perfume or something. I know, I wear the same perfume every day, my Boucheron, but everybody always tells me it smells sensational. But if you'll subscribe and send this channel to all of your friends, all of your neighbors, everyone you ever know, send it to strangers on Facebook. Let's face it, we just click these people we don't know so we can have lots of friends. I want lots of subscribers. I don't care anything about the money. I really don't. And people go, yeah, you want the money. Y'all, well, I guess YouTubers are not supposed to talk about the money. But, let's put it this way. Right now, they ain't gonna send me a check because I ain't making enough right now to pay for the postage. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay, so, that's okay. That's not it. I just like having lots of people. I'm staying close to my original peeps. Aren't I? Coco Pink, Lauren, and now Adriana. And, I can't think. Don't unsubscribe. I'm sorry. I'm just old and can't think. Okay, so anyway, I look old because I haven't done anything to my face. Alright, so we used Urban Decay Primer Potion. The original, because it was a little sample. And now they have come back to having the dough applicator in it, but this little sample does not. So put that all over my lid, down my tear duct, and underneath my lash line. And we have made the decision to choose these 3 colors right here for the show here. We found out this is not a highlighter. When I put it on, it was clearly a neutral. So I've gone ahead and just, was under the brow bone, but now I'm just pulling it down into the ozone layer to make sure that it's a blending color. So I will have to flip this over and use one of these lighter colors over here. Which one do you think I should use? Speak up! Speak up! Well, since Bisque is on that line, we'll assume that they have something to that. Okay, again, I'm pressing into it, and normally I wouldn't have it straight up, but don't swirl around it. That's where, and if you tap it off right where you got it from so that you don't waste this product. It's expensive. Okay, there, that's a highlighter color, and that does have a little bit of rosiness underneath it. It's called Bisque. So I always do under the brow, especially right under the beginning of the arch. I know most people focus back here, but I'm not most people. And then I'm going to do the inner corner. And y'all know I go by the nose bone and straight down, straight over the tear duct, because then it goes to the lower lash line, and then I go out just a little bit the first quarter of the upper eyelid. And because of our over blending, sometimes we lose the brightness of the highlighter, so you may have to go over it more than once. But again, the nose bone and straight them down. Why do I do that? Because when I go straight up and down, it gets this under part of the I'm going to blend that back out back there. Okay. Ooh, wow. That's really drying. Look what that did to my lid, you guys. Really drying. That looks terrible. Oh my gosh, it looks like I've got an eye infection. I have not been having a good time lately with palettes, y'all. Remember the Urban Decay? I was so shocked that it was so powdery. Maybe it is because I'm dry. But I put on moisturizers. I know what somebody's saying, Bethy, honey, you're just, oh, I'm still going to wear makeup. Y'all ain't going to stop me. I know y'all don't want to stop me. You're like, wear makeup, do videos. Somebody asked for me, to do a jewelry review. That's like saying, please come break in my house. But, you'll never know if all of it's real, so I'll just do that. I'm the queen of fake. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so now we've done highlighter, we've done a blended color, and we need to get busy on that crease. All right, let's look at the one that says crease. Okay, 221 soft, Luxe soft crease. Are these all Luxes? No. All right, so we're going to use that goji color. It's that color right there for our crease color. And again, I'm not going to swirl around. That is a waste of product. Just lightly dab in it. And if you want to turn it like that, and then when you tap off, tap back into the color you're using so you don't waste it. Don't just go pump, pump. That's what a lot of people do. All right, so always place your brush down where you're going to use it, where you want it the darkest, because that first touch down is where you get the most color. Look how much color just laid down right there. And for me, that is the outer V. And so then I'm bringing it down and in. And now I'm going to go windshield wiper motions and just blend that out. Don't go too high or you will get into your brow area. You can go up just enough to get a little bit, and then I always roll it backwards in this outer V area right there, right on the outer part of the eyelid. Because for whatever reason, when you do that, the brush just kind of concentrates there, and that's where you get that. And now look at the contour effect. Okay, so we've done plenty of crease on that eye. Now we're going to do it on this one. We're going to tap it off right there. And then when I put these up, I put them up flat. Again, just touch down right there and then go over once and then come down here and make your little V again. And then go back and forth and back and forth. And you can come up a little bit out of the crease because this is your crease blending color, meaning the dark color we're fixing to do is blending up to this. So you do want it a little above the crease, but not up to the brow, or you'll mess up your highlight color. Right. Okay. All right, so now we've got our contour done. Now we need to come in with a pencil brush, something more precise. So I'm deciding to use, well, I sure can pick them, kind of. This is the 230 Luxe pencil. It's very lovely. And we're going to go right here into Cabernet. And it's kind of like a burgundy brown. It's really pretty. And on a pencil brush like this, ooh, it has a little friend sticking out that says, glad to see you. Oh my goodness, it's really sticking out. He's got to be cut off. Always keep a pair of scissors handy. Alright, so I roll this. The pencil brush I roll. And then again, I'm definitely going to tap that off really good. Right back where it came from, right there. But the reason I'm tapping off so good is because it is so dark. And I'm going to start again in this outer V, and I'm not coming so far in. Just right there, and then make the V down to the lash line. And I come about a quarter of the way in on the lash line, and then I start going back. And now staying very close to the lid. Do not come up in the crease on this. Or you'll just have too blended a look. You want the line. Alright, and then you can make a little point there. I like to take that point and then blend up here because I have an eye scar right there, as you can see. That's where I was coming up the steps. And it was a cold, hot day. No, in July. Now we were coming home from the pool, and back then you could travel 2 miles from your neighborhood safely, fairly. There's always been kooks around. But and I had on a terry cloth little jacket with the hood, and it had a little string hanging down, and I stepped on the string and whammed my head down into these concrete back stairs. And next thing you know, I was having my, oh wait, that was this scar right there. I don't remember what that one's from, and my mom's in heaven, so I can't ask her. I wonder if my sister would remember. I'll have to ask her. Okay, so anyway, now we're rolling this. And we're tapping it back off here. And I can tell this is going to go into part 3. Remember, we're going to come down here to the lash line. So, there. Now I'm going to stay very close to the lid, very close to the crease. Don't go up. But you can blend, but not too much. And now we're going to just do this. There, I saw a little piece of something I didn't like. Alright, and so now we're going to just come from the out and go in. Do just little motions. And if I want to concentrate right here, I can back do that. And look how it just makes it concentrated. We're building a face. We're building a face. We built this facey. We built this facey on rock and roll. Built this facey. fancy. I love Jefferson Starship. I went up and saw them in Chicago in a neighborhood outdoor amphitheater. It was incredible. Me and my sister. Oh, they were doing Sarah. The song Sarah. My favorite name is Sarah if I ever had got to have children. When I say my kids, they're my husband's kids. They're technically, I guess, my stepkids, but I hate that word, so I call them my kids. And they don't have a problem with it. I understand and respect they have their mother. But had I ever got to birth a child, it would have been Sarah Elizabeth. Elizabeth for me. And Sarah, just because I love that name. And so anyway, we're walking through the park and I hear, Sarah, Sarah, storms are brewing in your eyes. And me and my sister looked at each other, it's like, ooh, ooh. And we were like sprinting through the woods, and we came into this big field and they were on stage and we had a blast. And then there was Rick Springsteen, which half of y'all don't know who either of these people are, but some of you know who I'm talking about. So anyway. Alright, so I need to get something. Oh, for those of you who may have just, I don't know if we're in a new video or not. I don't think so. Y'all, I gotta find something to go under my eye, and I don't see a short shader in here. Look at this. Out of all this, there's no there's no short shader. Okay, there's a couple of things I can do. I can use an angled brush that you would use for your brow. I could use this little tiny spot liner. Have you ever seen a brush that tiny? Have you ever? Or I could use this little tiny weeny one, which is a precise shader. It's even teeny weenier. Look, I'll stick them out to the side. Look how little these are. Oh my gosh. Look how little. Look at their little lids. Oh wait, bye, because we'll see you in the next video. Bye.